You're here because you filled out a survey about a guy. And there's good news. This guy scored an A minus. He is a very good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's much more likely to talk big than actually go far in his career. He enjoys thinking, dreaming, and having deep conversations, but he doesn't have the drive or daily discipline you see in people who climb the ladder quickly. It's important to know he's kind and smart, but steady career growth may not be part of his journey.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to pull back and hide rather than bounce back quickly. He's not the type to shout or lose his cool, but he might shut himself off, become quiet, and take time alone to deal with problems. He needs gentle support and encouragement, but he's not the first to fight back or stand tall after troubles.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He's not the kind who fights with people at work, but he doesn't go out of his way to be friendly either. Many coworkers might find him distant or quiet rather than warm or charming. Some people may respect him for his intelligence and his gentle nature, but he won't be surrounded by friends or fans.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will be gentle and supportive if you do well and won't feel threatened by your success. He's not driven by his own achievements, so he's less likely to compare or compete with you. There won't be jealousy or harsh comments, just quiet appreciation and kindness.
What if you start earning more than him?
No, he's unlikely to resent you or feel insecure if you earn more. Your higher income won't bruise his ego because he isn't someone who measures himself by money or status. He might even feel relieved that you're making things easier for both of you.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't very organized, so he may not handle money carefully. He's the type who can forget bills, spend without much planning, or leave important financial tasks for later. He's not reckless with money, but he's not watchful either. So things may get messy unless you take charge.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He prefers a simple life and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. You won't see him showing off with fancy things or trying to impress others by spending more than he can afford. If anything, he might seem laid back or even uninterested in material things.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, always willing to help or give, even if he doesn't have a lot. You might see him lending money, sharing what he has, or caring for people without expecting anything in return. You won't feel like he's counting every rupee or saying no just because it costs something.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's generally open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling. You won't find him hiding expenses or playing tricks with cash. He prefers to keep things simple and straightforward. He's not one for games or setting strict rules, and he's not interested in holding all the power.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He'll believe housework should be shared, not just your job alone. He has a caring nature and won't expect you to do everything by yourself. Don't worry about him putting all the responsibility on you. He'll listen and try to work together.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and watch or give instructions. Even though he isn't the most organized or energetic, his caring side means he won't leave you to handle everything alone. You might need to remind him or show him what needs to be done, but he'll step in and do his share when asked.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He will try to understand your side rather than argue just to prove he's right. When there's a disagreement, he won't jump into fights or push his point harshly. With patience and open talk, you'll find he wants harmony more than being right.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. He isn't the kind who shouts, puts you down, or lashes out. Instead, you might see him go quiet, pull away, or spend time alone to cool off.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he does not get angry quickly. His temper is calm, and it takes a lot to really upset him. So you are not ignoring a red flag here.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility for his mistakes. He's not the type to blame you when something goes wrong, and he doesn't make excuses or try to escape the truth. You won't feel attacked or blamed. Instead, you'll see a man who cares about making things right together.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and clearly understands that no means no. He is gentle by nature and won't pressure you or ignore your wishes when you say no about anything, especially physical closeness. If you ever need more space or time, he'll honor it without anger or guilt tripping.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. If you say you need space or aren't feeling up to it, he won't get upset or make you feel guilty. He understands that everyone has ups and downs, so he won't sulk or act cold.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He is gentle and kind, and he would not use your personal or intimate experiences to hurt or embarrass you later. He isn't out to score points or shame you, whether in a fight or with friends.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He doesn't chase attention or flirt with others when he's in a relationship. You won't have to worry about him sneaking around or trying to impress other women behind your back.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he isn't over possessive or jealous. He doesn't try to control where you go, who you meet, or always question your actions. He is comfortable giving you space and respects your freedom.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. When he cares about you, it comes from a place of genuine kindness and wanting you to feel safe, not from needing to take charge or boss you around. You won't feel smothered or trapped. His protection is caring, not controlling.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort, not just your job alone. Even though he may not always take charge or notice what needs to be done on his own, he's willing to help and be involved when you ask him. If you guide him or gently remind him, he'll step in and do his part.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and won't lose his temper. He's not the type to shout, scold harshly, or act out of anger. Instead, he'll listen quietly, offer comfort, and gently help them understand what went wrong.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have dreams, needs, and interests outside of parenting and won't expect you to lose yourself in family work alone. You'll find him caring and accepting, not trying to limit or control what you do.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who will suddenly ask you to quit your career after having a child. He is gentle and truly respects your choices, whether you want to keep working or stay at home. If he supports you now, it comes from a real place, not hidden plans to change later.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth rather than just acting polite on the surface. He may not use flowery words or put on a big show, but his kindness comes from the heart. His warmth is quiet but true, and he wants your family to feel comfortable and welcomed. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He won't get into loud arguments or say hurtful things. Instead, he'll go quiet, try to stay peaceful, and let you take the lead. Even if he feels uncomfortable, he will avoid drama and do his best to keep things smooth.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he isn't the kind of man who will be modern with you in private, but expect you to act like a strict, traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values your real self and doesn't want you to put on a show just for others. If challenges come up, he will quietly support you instead of pressuring you to fit an old fashioned role.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will quietly support you rather than stay out of it or side with others. He isn't one to jump into loud arguments, but you'll feel his gentle backing through small words and gestures. You can trust him to be there with you, not on the sidelines or choosing their side over yours.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He isn't a mummy's boy. When there's a conflict with his mother, he won't blindly take her side or make you feel second. He may be quiet about it and avoid big fights, but he will think carefully and try to be fair. He believes in treating you with respect and doesn't want you to feel alone.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he won't share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and knows how important it is to keep trust between you two. Even if he's close to his family, he won't go around telling them everything that happens in your relationship.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, that is why this guy scored an A minus. He's a very good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels calm, gentle, and mostly drama free. He's thoughtful and caring, often showing love through soft actions rather than big words.